Tonight on DC News Now, ground stops at the region's 3 major airports lifted, but delays are expected for hours. The strong chemical smell at an FAA tower causing the chaos.
The gunman in a deadly attack at Old Dominion University was from Northern Virginia.
Shocking, just extremely shocking. I'm like, he clearly, obviously could have pulled something like that in the neighborhood.
Neighbors describe seeing federal agents searching his family's Sterling home, similar to 10 years ago when he was convicted of trying to help ISIS.
Some breezy winds are expected as we go into the weekend, but it will still be pleasant. We'll let you know, though, when some severe weather could re-enter the picture as we head into next week.
There is now hope for one of the most challenging cancers to detect, and the only treatment is right here in the DMV. It's what's going around.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 9. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. Delays tonight at all 3 major airports in the DMV, but it is a slight improvement from the hours-long ground stop that kept all flights from taking off and landing, all due to a chemical smell at the region's air traffic control facility. And we are looking now live at FlightAware's misery map. You can see DC right there. All those delays and cancellations happening across the country, but in the district, you are showing the tons of red at all 3 of those airports.
And DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg joining us live tonight at Reagan National. So, Daniel, are the boards as bad as what's showing up there online?
It is, Chris and Susan. You can see right here all this red, those are cancellations, and all this yellow, those are all the delays. That is what we are seeing here tonight, not the way anybody wants to start their weekend. Now, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said earlier they were working to address the source of that strong odor coming from Potomac Tracon. That's the facility in Warrenton, Virginia that controls D.C., Baltimore, and Richmond, Charlottesville airspace. Now, just about 10 minutes ago, he posted online saying that firefighters from Fauquier County and Prince William County confirmed there's no danger to air traffic controllers and that they are returning. They said the source of the strong odor was traced to a circuit board that overheated and it was replaced. Now that still leaves a ton of delays at Dulles, averaging more than about 3 hours, in BWI more than 2 hours. We talked with one man here at Reagan National who told us the ground stop is affecting a family reunion.
The flight getting canceled, it just puts me in a tough spot because I only get to see my parents twice a year. This year it'll only be once. I just started a new job, so with that being said, it just put me in a tough spot.
So you can see a lot of these flights not taking off until almost midnight. The FAA says the delays will last until midnight here at Reagan National. As for BWI and Dulles, those delays will last until 1 a.m. We're live at Reagan National Airport. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
All right, the DMV saw some wild weather these past couple of days, and it coincided with Virginia's Severe Weather Awareness Week, no less. Officials reminding everyone now is a good time to prepare for disasters. And a good place to start is by making sure your home, business, and car are all properly insured. Also, know how to file an insurance claim, which includes knowing what you have inside your property if in case there is damage.
All right, meteorologist Damon Matson in for Jackie tonight. A wild weather week. And finally catch our breath a little bit.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little.
That wind was trying to take it away this afternoon.
It was, yeah. Has it calmed down a little bit?
A little bit, but we're not going to see calm conditions even as we go into the overnight hours. So, yeah, that wind has been a bit of a problem. No, it's not the severe weather. It's not the snow that we dealt with in the prior days this week on this crazy weather trip we've been on, basically. But we are still seeing those occasional gusty winds. Now, as compared to earlier, we don't have wind advisories across most of the area. The D.C. Metro saw that advisory expire at 7 p.m. and then back toward the I-81 corridor. That wind advisory was allowed to expire at 8 o'clock. The only thing we have left is a high wind warning for some of our mountain counties, Garrett, Allegheny, and Mineral counties until 2 a.m. After that, we will see the worst of the wind gusts over with. But like I mentioned, we're far from calm. We're still experiencing some occasional gusts of 25 to 30 miles per hour, with those stronger gusts remaining over the mountains of western Maryland. So folks, it is going to be a breezy start to our weekend. A little bit chilly, but not bad in the 30s and 40s. However, as we move on through Saturday and Sunday, could we finally catch some calmer conditions? We'll have a full look at that forecast coming up for you here in just a bit.
Showing up to ODU, 20 cop cars just went by. Rumor is that there might be a shooting somewhere.
New video showing the flood of police rushing to Old Dominion University in Virginia. You can hear there fire trucks and ambulances arriving to campus where a gunman shot 3 people, killing an ROTC instructor. We're also learning federal prosecutors are charging a man for illegally selling a gun to Mohammed Jallow.
They say the former National Guard member was barred from owning a firearm because of a previous terrorism conviction. And the FBI is investigating the shooting at the Norfolk College as an act of terrorism. Investigators also flooded Jallow's family's Sterling home last night in search of evidence. DC News Now's Randy Bass spoke with neighbors who described the intense investigation on their street.
This quiet Northern Virginia neighborhood became the scene of lights, sirens, and loudspeakers last night. Federal agents moving in on this home believed to be looking for answers in the deadly terror attack and shooting at Old Dominion University. FBI agents seen calling people out from a home on Dub Hill Terrace in Sterling overnight.
Out the door, now with your hands up. We have a search warrant.
A home with ties to the alleged Old Dominion University shooter, Mohammed Jallow, now dead after agents say he shot and killed ROTC instructor Lieutenant Colonel Brandon Shaw, wounding 2 students Thursday in what's being described as an act of terrorism. Neighbors reacting to the news Friday.
It is really scary because, you know, your mind kind of just spirals, and what if he did something here?
Shocking, just extremely shocking. I'm like, he clearly, obviously could have pulled something like that in the neighborhood.
Jallow was on supervised release at the time of the attack, a convicted ISIS supporter released from federal custody in December 2024 after spending several years behind bars. And this isn't the first time neighbors have seen federal agents at the home.
I was here, and they were here when the 2016 stuff happened with ISIS, because I was in high school and the FBI agents just came and raided their house.
Now, law enforcement left to investigate what happened between his recent release from federal custody and the deadly shooting at ODU. Richard Colco is a former FBI special agent.
What's the digital footprint? Who was he talking to? Was he posting? Did he have a manifesto of some sort? This is a person, Jallow is a person who's already convicted of terrorism. And the fact that he circled back and went and did it a second time is very, very disheartening and very, very difficult to understand.
People living here at the home declined to speak with reporters today. The story is still developing. We'll bring you new details as we learn them. In Sterling, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
Also in Virginia, all new tonight, Fairfax County Police releasing a new sketch of a burglary suspect who breaks into homes fully naked. Police say he tried breaking into the homes during the morning. One was last Thursday when the victim was getting ready for work. There was an attempted break-in the next day. Then he did get into 2 homes, one on Saturday and the other on Sunday. If you have any information or know who this man might be, call police.
A federal judge dealing a blow to the Trump administration, hoping to investigate the Federal Reserve Chair, accusing Jerome Powell of lying during his testimony to Congress last June about the $2.5 billion renovations to the Fed building. The judge says the Department of Justice produced essentially 0 evidence to suspect Chair Powell of a crime, and further writing the justifications for the subpoenas were so unsubstantiated, he found they were simply done to pressure Powell to cut interest rates. The U.S. Attorney for D.C., who is a longtime Trump supporter, calling him an activist judge.
As a result, Jerome Powell today is now bathed in immunity, preventing my office from investigating the Federal Reserve. This is wrong, and it is without legal authority.
She goes on to say her office plans to appeal.
Well, developing now at 9, major concerns for families in Northern Virginia. Arlington County's proposed budget could include plans to combine 2 rescue units into 1.
But the firefighters union sounding the alarm here, saying that would put crews and the community at risk. DC News Now's Yamari Sisay joining us live at the station that could see this merger.
Yeah, so Yamari, what's the reason for this proposal?
Yeah, well, the county manager says combining these 2 heavy rescue units into one central location could save a lot of money, but that also means the total staffing of about 8 will go down to 6, and Firefighters Union tells me that this will definitely slow down response times and make it harder for people to do their jobs.
We believe it's unsafe both for firefighters and particularly for the community we serve.
Brian Lynch represents the Arlington Firefighters and Paramedics Union. They're urging county leaders not to move forward with a proposed budget plan that would combine the heavy rescue teams from 2 stations into one centralized unit. Those teams handle some of the most complex emergencies, including technical rescues and hazardous material incidents. Lynch says moving to one location could make it harder for crews to reach emergencies quickly.
They're going to reduce the area. They're going to reduce our access to the interstate highways to rapidly rescue people from road incidents, which means that rescue efforts could be delayed in those specialty circumstances.
County officials say the plan would increase staffing per shift on the consolidated rescue unit and add a new daytime medical transport unit during busy hours. They also say other fire units would handle non-rescue calls. But Lynch says overall staffing would still drop from 8 firefighters on duty each day between 2 units to just 6 on one team.
6 is less than 8, so that's less firefighters on duty every day protecting community.
Lynch says he hopes county leaders reconsider before the budget is finalized.
This could have a life and death impact for a family somewhere, right? We don't know when, but we find it hard to imagine that it would never adversely impact somebody. And we need the county board to stand up for that person now.
Now, we did reach out to the county board for a comment, but haven't gotten a response back just yet. In the meantime, a meeting for the budget proposal is expected to take place on March 24th. For now, reporting in Arlington, Virginia, I'm Yalmer Sase, DC News Now.
We're helping you stretch your dollar with free tax prep help in Maryland this weekend. It is Saturday from 11 to 2 at the Activity Center at Boer Park in Gaithersburg. Qualifying households can get help filing their taxes, plus receive non-perishable food, professional clothing, and assistance with job searches. If you're looking for some help, bring a Social Security card or tax identification number for each family member, a photo ID, and W-2 forms for all jobs worked last year. For more info on the resource fair, visit our website, dcnewsnow.com. Coming up here in DC News Now, his home was leveled by an explosion. Then the gas company sent him a bill. What the elderly man who survived is now suing for.
What makes an insect tick? Some high school students are getting a chance to bug the brains of some creepy crawlers.
And ahead at 9:30, families who sign up for DC's popular child care program will be waitlisted. Why a spike in enrollment could actually lead to closing some classes.